I am going to talk about the ways to contribute to the foundation. For Rotarians, contributing financially to the Rotary Foundation is not only a very useful and purposeful objective, but it also provides for an exciting and rewarding experience. The reason is very simple, that when one can make contribution to with the full confidence and satisfaction, that such support to the foundation will go a long way in making the world a better place, thanks to all the various foundation programs. A proper understanding of the programs will probably be the best way to convince any Rotarian of the need to support the foundation. Rotary Foundation has three main programs, namely education programs, humanitarian grants programs, Polio Plus, which is polio eradication program. Education programs include ambassadorial scholarships, Rotary grants for university teachers, group study exchange, and Rotary centers for international studies in peace and conflict resolution. Through the above programs, Rotary Foundation furthers international understanding by providing opportunities for students, educators, and professional people to experience another culture and develop long lasting relationships with peers in other countries. They also learn about the needs of their local and world communities and the opportunities available through Rotary to address their needs. The humanitarian grants programs provide grants to Rotary clubs and districts to implement humanitarian projects. The various grants are matching grants, 3H grants, district simplified grants, and volunteer service grants. All these require active participation of Rotarians, and they also assist in the development of stronger Rotary networks. Many clubs in our district have been the beneficiaries of several grants amounting to millions of dollars over the years, and these grants have played a major role in many of our community service projects, apart from bringing us close to sponsor clubs in other parts of the world. The third program is the Polio Plus, which you can say is a corporate program of Rotary International and Rotary Foundation. The goal here is to eradicate polio, and for this purpose, more than 1 million Rotarians worldwide have contributed over $650 million. Now, having talked about the various programs of the foundation, I would now discuss and talk about the ways of contributing to the Rotary Foundation. Contributions can be given to the annual fund program, the permanent fund, or the Polio Plus fund. Annual program fund for support today is the primary source of support for the programs of the foundation, both education and humanitarian grants. The best way to contribute is to make any of the following gifts: one-time payment of $1,000, which will make you a Paul Harris Fellow, an annual payment of $100 and become a Rotary Foundation sustaining member, a payment of $10,000 to become a major donor, and finally payments in multiples of $1,000 or $10,000 can help to become a multiple Paul Harris Fellow or achieve higher levels of major donor. In order to give a thrust to this program, the concept EREY, every Rotarian every year, was introduced some years ago. Every Rotarian is motivated to contribute to the foundation every year. The target set for the year 2009-10 is 96 million US dollars, out of which up to March 2010 they had raised $61.7 million. Rotarians are encouraged to access the EREY quarterly newsletters available on the Rotary website www.rotary.org. Many success stories are highlighted in this newsletter. Once a Rotarian becomes a Paul Harris Fellow, every additional dollar he or she gives gets a foundation recognition point, FRP, that can then be given to any other person. The second fund is the permanent fund, which is to secure tomorrow. This is Rotary's endowment. The principle is never spent, and a portion of the earnings out of these funds are directed toward fundraising programs. Donations can be in the form of outright gifts, securities, bequests, or life income agreements. In case any member is interested in making a large gift to the foundation, it would be best to contact the major gift advisor or the regional Rotary Foundation coordinator or the district foundation chairman, who can give more specific details and facilitate the process of giving. Donors of $1,000 in this fund will automatically receive benefactors recognition. Initial target of $200 million was met in 2005, 6 years ahead of schedule. The next target is $1 billion by the year 2025. In every Rotary year, about $8 million is made available to support Rotary Foundation programs. The third type of fund is the Polio Plus Fund. Rotarians can also still make contributions to help eradicate polio through this fund. Grants from this fund help pay for national immunization days and surveillance activities. The Gates Foundation has given a donation of $355 million to the foundation and has challenged Rotary to raise $200 million on its own by the year 2012 June. Against this, Rotary has so far raised $127 million, and thus there is an urgent need for every Rotarian to play his or her role in making this possible. Once you understand the great programs of the foundation and appreciate the wonderful objectives that are being fulfilled, you will experience the joy of giving to the foundation.